Happy Birthday, the National Anthem, or the Lord's Prayer, whatever your chosen song to sing while doing it, washing our hands has become something we all, I hope, give much more attention to these days. In those carefully counted 20 seconds, we rub and scrub all the cracks and crevices of our increasingly red and sore hands in the hope that the invisible virus will be washed away, keeping us and others safe for another day. In this very unusual Holy Week, I've been struck by two other significant moments of washing in Jesus' last days. First, we read in John 13 how Jesus took a towel and a basin of water and washed his friends' feet, much to their astonishment. Their feet must have been pretty grubby after all. But this was a hugely significant washing of service, demonstrated by Jesus, our servant king, and something we are all encouraged to copy, washing in the service of others. When we wash our hands for the umpteenth time, it's an important way of showing our care for others, minimizing the risk that we will pass on the virus through the things that we touch. The day that followed, when Jesus was sentenced to death on the cross, we read in Matthew 27 of another washing of hands. Pilate, the Roman governor, is powerless in the face of the crowds baying for Jesus' blood. Taking some water, he washes his hands and says, "I am innocent of this man's blood." This is a washing away of responsibility, a selfish act to safeguard his reputation and cast the blame somewhere else. But it's not that easy to wash away the truth about ourselves, the shameful selfishness which leads to stockpiling, fear, and thoughtless ignoring of all medical advice to stay at home and wash our hands. But there is one more instance of washing in the story of Holy Week. For generations now, Easter Day has been a special time for new Christians to be baptized, to be washed in the waters of baptism. These are the waters that cleanse us from all sin, that take us through death to resurrection life, that bind our hearts forever to the risen Jesus. This is a washing that does not need to be repeated. It is not selfish, although the rewards are great. It is not altruistic, although the joy and peace that follow will surely overflow from our hearts into others. This Holy Week and Easter, as we wash our hands more than ever before and obey the call to wash one another's feet in loving service, let us also bring not just our open hands, but our hearts too, to be washed in the living waters that flow from our Saviour's side, that our lives might be transformed forever by the good news of his love. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you. By your holy cross, you have redeemed the world. Amen.